Stir it up. Why not? They're going to line up side by side now as we get set to go. The Cycle City Corp Legends in a 25-lap race. Another exciting division here for the Legends. They've had a lot of side-by-side finishes and some back-and-forth skirmishes and a couple of upset drivers in the past. Let's see what happens tonight. Brad Hancock and Steve Kesey on the front row. Chris Rayford and Joe Hendricks Jr. Jamie Price and Cameron Patrick. Taco. Spencer Saunders and Brian May. Scotty Edwards, Danny Wyatt, Michael Edwards and Bobby Gobble and Kim Forrester set to go. A 25-lap race for the Cycle City Corp Legends at Langley Speedway. They make their way out of turn number 2. Chris Rayford, that 88. He's trying to get up there to the front. The 17, Brad Hancock, will lead this lap. Real tight nose-to-tail racing conditions over here as they make their way down the back straightaway. It is going to be Brad Hancock, Chris Rayford, Steve Kesey, Spencer Saunders, and Jamie Price in the top 5. Joe Hendricks, Cameron Patrick, Scotty Edwards, Brian May, Michael Edwards. Great battle up here for the second spot is Steve Kesey all over the back end of Chris Rayford for that second spot. The 88 trying to hold off the 0. And Spencer Saunders is there in the 7 with 2 wins this year for the 7. Brad Hancock with 1, and he's the man up front in the 17. Steve Kesey also, the guy who's in 3rd, has a victory. And he's trying to take that second spot away again, bumping on the back end of that 88 of Chris Rayford. Jamie Price up there gets past the 7 of Spencer Saunders. He's up to the 4th position. Cameron Patrick trying to do all he can to get by that 30 machine and get past Joe Hendricks Jr. He does make the pass between turns 3 and 4. Three-car length advantage for the 17. Now make it 4 car lengths on the back straightaway as he is ahead of Chris Rayford in the 88. Steve Kesey back a car length behind the 88 now as he's in 3rd spot. Here goes Cameron Patrick. Taco trying to make a move on the 7 car for the 5th spot. And he does get past Spencer Saunders. Spencer tries him back on the inside though. Back and forth, that's what this division is known for. One guy will get past you, the next lap, you'll get past him. Still a great battle between Cameron Patrick and the 7 of Spencer Saunders. Cameron takes it away in between turns 3 and 4. Joe Hendricks Jr. right there in the 30 car. He's going to try and get past Spencer in the 7 car. And he does. Takes over the 6th position. Great racing all over the racetrack back here between Cameron Patrick, Joe Hendricks Jr., Spencer Saunders, and just ahead up there, the 0 car gave a shot to the back end of the 88 of Chris Rayford. That might have hurt him a little bit as Jamie Price gets by in the 08 to the inside of Steve Kesey's McDonald's ride. 11 laps completed out of a 25-lap race. No caution flag as of yet. But they're still racing right there close together. The 30 and the 20 now. There's Joe Hendricks Jr. trying to make a pass on Cameron Patrick. Stays glued to his back end about 2.5 car lengths back. Now 3 down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, Steve Kesey just ahead with the 08. Jamie Price, they go at it for the 3rd spot. Steve Kesey looks to the outside, now to the inside as they battle it out for that third position over here between 3 and 4. Looks again to the inside on Jamie Price to take away the third position, and he does between turns 1 and 2. 10 laps to go this next time by. Nobody's been able to get up there and challenge Brad Hancock in the 17. Tidewater DJs, Morgan James Publishing for the 17 of Brad Hancock. Chris Rayford back there in the 88. Sponsorship from Rayford's Lawn and Landscape, Breeden Concrete, Mercury Mulch, and Back River Outfitters from Hampton, Virginia. Chris Rayford in second. Steve Kesey, the 0 card. From Poquoson, the 2009 Legends champion. He's got McDonald's, Hampton Collision Center, and Elizabeth River Lawn and Landscape, and Hometown Help. Following Steve, it is Jamie Price. Jamie of Poquoson with Manfred and Linda Freeman, Price Electric, Tabor Heating and Air, and Virginia Company Bank on his Ford. Here goes Steve Kesey again, challenging the 88 of Chris Rayford for that second position now. Looks again on the inside, they touch! Chris Rayford spins around, so does Steve Kesey to bring out the caution flag. All the cars go to the left and to the right to avoid it, but Chris Rayford gets hit by Steve Kesey. A little bit of damage on Steve Kesey's automobile, as well as the 88 of Chris Rayford to bring out our first caution flag for the Legends Division from Cycle City Corporation. We're going to get one lap and then the green flag will fly again. Both the 0 and the 88 go to the rear of the field. Steve Kesey and Chris Rayford, the 88. Chris Forrester back there with the 38. Does anybody have anything for Brad Hancock? Jamie Price is going to find out. Then the 08, Cameron Patrick. Followed by Joe Hendricks Jr., Spencer Saunders, and the 7 up there in the top 5. Top 5 in points, Brad Hancock, Spencer Saunders, Steve Kesey, Brian May, and Jamie Price. His truck is off the racetrack, and here we go, back underway as the green flag flies. Brad is going to lead the field down. Brad Hancock, it's getting tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back here bumping and banging for the 3rd and 4th position and 5th. Meanwhile, Cameron Patrick, they call him Taco, closes in on the back of the 08, Jamie Price, for that 2nd spot. Chris Rayford trying to work his way back up through the field in the 88. So is Steve Kesey, the McDonald's 0 car, after they brought out the first caution flag. Cameron Patrick right there glued to the 08. For that 2nd spot, they're closing in on the 17, Brad Hancock. Good battles back here as Steve Kesey works his way up through the traffic. Also the 8 of Danny Wyatt making a move on the 9, gets past Michael Edwards. 5 laps to go. Once again, it's getting tight up front. 1, 2, and 3, Brad Hancock, the 08, Jamie Price, and the 20 of Cameron Patrick. Cycle City Corp INEX Legends here at Langley Speedway in a great battle for the 2nd spot. Once again, there is Cameron Patrick doing all he can to get past the 08 of Jamie Price for that 2nd spot. Time is running out. We've only got 4 laps to go. Brad Hancock still showing the way and has led just about every lap so far. Still the battle rages on between Cameron Patrick and Jamie Price in the 08. Back there, another great battle between the 30 car Joe Hendricks Jr. trying to hold off the number 7 of Spencer Saunders. And we've got 3 laps to go. Cameron Patrick makes the pass on the 08 of Jamie Price. And now here goes the 7, Spencer Saunders, doing all he can to get by that 30 machine of Joe Hendricks Jr. The Cycle City Corp INEX Legends getting down to the final flag, and there it is, the white flag. Checkered flag is going to come out next time by. Brad Hancock, the 17, making his move at the beginning of the race and has held on to that lead from the start of this race. The Tidewater DJs, Morgan James Publishing, number 17, is going to get the checkered flag here at Langley Speedway over Cameron Patrick, Jamie Price, Joe Hendricks Jr. and Spencer Saunders the top 5, followed by Brian May, and Chris Rayford fought his way back up to 7th. Steve Kesey, the 0, Scotty Edwards, the 81, and Danny White with the top 10 finish in the 8 car. 25 laps are down, and the winner of the race, Brad Hancock in the 17. Winners so far this year include Spencer Saunders with 2 victories, Brad Hancock, the guy right there with 1, and Steve Kesey with 1 victory. This will make the second for Brad for 2011. And here goes the 17 into the Dale Lemons victory lane with Chuck Hall.
I tell you what, these guys, they battle and battle and battle and battle, and the Cycle City Corp legends put it. Ladies and gentlemen, he does it again in 2011. 17 driver Brad Hancock in victory lane. One thing about the Legend Series, Mike, you just don't know who you have to contend with. We started the season off, we thought it's going to be Spencer Saunders. Now here's another guy that's put his name at the top of the list going, hey, you want to win this championship? You got to go through me. And what a way to do it. Come out here and put this thing on a rail and just kick them.
Yeah, I was not looking for that caution. We had a good lead, and that kind of hurt us. I don't know what's up. We had a little problem with our carburetor on the start, man. It just wouldn't go. It kept stumbling, and they about ran me over on the restart. But I got to thank my dad. Gives me a good car every week. He's out of town right now. He wasn't able to be here tonight, so it was good to win this for him. I want to thank Brian coming out here and helping me. Budweiser for sponsoring the race. Cycle City Corp sponsoring our division. Tidewater DJs. Cycle Specialist Larry McBride does a lot for me. I can go on and on, but those are pretty much the main ones. But I want to thank all the fans and all my friends and family for coming out and supporting the track. And y'all are doing a great job out here.
Are you over 21? Let's go meet the Bud guys right over here. They got a winning trophy for you. We got Scott and Chris here from Budweiser. There's a nice one.